Get ready with me while I explain the backstory on the video that is on my Facebook. The video is too graphic for me to show on here, but let's jump right into it. So I am the girl in the video and the guy is my big cousin. And the girl that he mentioned in the video is his wife. We're gonna call them Shrek and Fiona. So at the time I was only 15 and they were like their mid 40s or something like that. At the time, hard times had hit my family, so they let me stay with them. And at first, they were happy about it. Like, I thought everything was going to be peaches and cream. And I did everything that they told me to do. I never talked back. And I did every chore that they wanted me or told me to do. So one day, I wake up and she tells me that I have the kitchen and dining room again for like the third week. So I told her, like, I felt like that was unfair, like how the chores were split up, and that's exactly how I said it. And y'all, honestly, I regret saying that. Like, if I would have known that she was going to react the way she reacted, I wouldn't have said anything. I would have just did my freaking chores. But after I said what I had said to her, she flipped out. She told me if I didn't like the way she ran her house, that I can get the F out, and I'm not finna tell her what she gonna do in her own house. Mind y'all, I just came to her telling her how I felt. Like, I was tired of cleaning up after everybody. Like, everybody.
Okay, so I'm not sure if I'm going to put the video of what happened in the beginning of the story or towards the end or even right now. But it is a little graphic part of the video. I did not show y'all that part of the video, but he did put it. I didn't think that was her in the video, but apparently that's her. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully she called the police on his stupid ass. I guess it happened a while ago, but his ass needed to go to jail because of the way he treated this girl right here was definitely uncalled for.
Why you ain't down there? Huh?
Uh-oh.
You ready to go round two?
Uh-oh.
What the fuck
Round
wrong
two.
with you? I said talk.
Dang.
Feeling sorry for yourself for fucking up?
I didn't do anything.
I told you to take out that trash. You didn't take out that fucking trash.
I took out the trash. The trash is out there.
What about the kids all over
I
the
was
floor?
getting to that.
You came up here like you and set your ass
You
down.
wouldn't even give me a chance to take medication for my foot.
You know what? You didn't say nothing about no goddamn
I
medication.
had it in my hand. You knocked it out. You saw me taking medication.
I don't give a shit. You didn't say nothing about it. Hurry
I
up.
was literally taking it. Wait, why you was doing that? I was literally taking it.
My boy abusive, man. My boy is super abusive. You could tell, like, he talking about something. Didn't I tell you to take the trash out? Dang.
Hello, motherfucker.
I thought that was a man's job.
Didn't do nothing wrong, bro. Just want a reason to put your hands on me.
I don't need a reason. Because you done so much shit I should
I
have
haven't
the
did
fuck out.
nothing.
You disrespected Tierra while I was gone. I told you got off
She
light.
disrespected me. She put her hands on me.
That ain't
I
disrespecting.
just didn't say nothing or tell you the whole story because I don't feel like going back and forth with y'all.
Now, I did see a little bit of the video. He is about to get abusive and he is about to put his hands on her, and I am not going to show that part of the video. YouTube do not like that, and I will not be showing that.
Just say whatever y'all want me to say, just so I don't have to get in trouble or I don't have to explain myself 50 million times and be called a liar or nothing. I'm gonna just keep my mouth shut.
Get those cans, take care of that trash from the floor.
Right here.
So she goes upstairs in my room and gets to throw my stuff around, talk about I need to get the F out of her house, and she tired of me. So me being me, I went outside to get some fresh air, and she comes out there pushing me, telling me to get off her property and pulling me and all this other stuff. Mind you, it's all on camera. So my big cousin, he's away, but he sees it on camera. So after she goes back in the house and I started taking off walking because I was tired of getting pushed on and pulled on, Shrek calls me and he's like, go back in the house. I seen what had happened. She had no right putting her hands on you like that. I'll deal with it when I get back. Just stay from around her. Just stay to yourself. I'll handle it.
Okay.
So I get back in the house and I go to the room. And I just stay in the room like for the most of the time that he was gone. So the next day I wake up and I see all of the food is gone out of the pantry. And I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, I know they did not eat up all that food that quick. Like, what's going on? So I already knew something was up. So like 2 more days go past and I just realized like I really can't take it no more. So I call my mom. So my mom comes to get me for the night, and then the next morning she dropped me off with some food. So I get back in the house, Fiona giving me the most evilest look ever. And I just act like I didn't see her. I went upstairs, went to my room. So next day he comes back and they want to talk to me. So go downstairs and I go talk to them. So they basically tell me that since I wanted to cause problems and stuff like that and be disrespectful, even though I don't even know where I was disrespectful at, but since I wanted to be disrespectful, that I was going to have every single chore in the house for the whole month. Mind y'all, my foot was already sprained, so like I could barely even walk already as it is. So you know me, I start crying and get to like try to explain like where I was coming from, you know, but they didn't want to hear it. So I was just like, okay, I swallowed that L, I went upstairs, and I just did. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm gonna try to fit this all in one part. So shortly after, they call me back down there saying that, go ahead, it's time for you to start doing your chores. Mind y'all, it took me like 15 minutes just to get up and down the stairs alone. So like those chores took me forever to complete. So finally I get done and I go upstairs and go to sleep. All I could hear all night was them two arguing. And the next morning after that, that's when everything started. So it's early in the morning and I get woken up by my little cousin saying that her dad wanted to talk to me. So I get downstairs and he tells me that it's some stuff that I missed. So he tells me to start cleaning up. So I just start cleaning or whatever. It was like a few pots left over from dinner. It was like I had to take out the trash, take out the cans, vacuum the living room, like stuff like that. So I did it.
Yo, her cousin is pathetic. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's you, man. You power tripping too hard, bro. Like that's pathetic, and there's no reason, no excuse for you to put your hands on your cousin, your little cousin like that, bro. That's a female, and that's your cousin, your family. Like that's pathetic, bro.
Everything and all of that, then cleaned the whole entire house spotless with the sprained ankle. All that was left was 2 small pop bottles on the ground. So I had went to go take some pain medication because my foot was hurting so bad because I just had to carry these big garbage containers all the way to the street by myself at that. So I went to go take my medicine. I had went upstairs. Right when I get to the top of the stairs, he starts yelling at me, talk about, where are you going? You not done. I just see all these cans. Mind y'all, it's 2 cans on the ground. So I'm like, hold on just 1 second, because it takes me 15 freaking minutes to get up and down the stairs. I was already up there. Might as well grab my stuff. Hold on 1 second, you know? Wasn't trying to be disrespectful. Wasn't trying to talk back or nothing. It might not be literally like 15 minutes. I might be over-exaggerating. Probably like 5, 6, 8 minutes, but still, like, that's long. That is long. Anyways, so y'all, before I could even come out my room fully with the water and the medication, he's coming up the stairs, and next thing you know, he smacks the water, smacks the medicine on my hand, and he punches me dead in my face, in my nose, and my, like, everything gets to bleeding right here. He pulls me, like, he grabbed me by, like, my shirt and my bra strap. Now, in the video, you see that I have, like, a looser shirt on. So when he grabbed me, my boobs went everywhere, and I'm like covering it.
So we can't watch this. Well, the part that I seen is when he grabbed her when she was just sitting down that we seen. Well, I ain't gonna show y'all the rest, but I'm gonna show y'all what led up to the. You know what I'm saying?
Flung me down to the ground. So now I'm leaking. I'm bleeding in my head. I'm like, oh no, he not gonna get away with this. So I asked him, like, can you please just, like, give me a minute to, like, refresh myself, like, get myself together. Like, I'm bleeding, my boobs exposed. You just looking at me like a little weirdo. So he tells me that I have 2 minutes to get down there. So he walks away, and I go back in my room, and I call my mom, and she tells me that she's on the way.
Yeah, mom.
So then I set the phone up, and right when I set the phone up, he comes up the stairs and kicks down the door. And that's when the video starts. The video is very graphic. I'm giving you guys a warning.
Yeah.
That is something that I have been living with since it happened. I'm not going to say who, but somebody in that house heard me crying for my life, and they called the police.
Okay.
But the police did not show up. Like, about 10 minutes later, my mom shows up, and she tells me to get in the car or whatever. So I grab as much stuff as I could, got in the car. She takes me to the police station. We make a police report.
Okay. Got the video, too.
Like a year go by, I go to court on it.
Okay.
They asked me in court if I wanted to give him the plea deal or if I wanted to take it to trial. And I had a whole year to think about it.
Okay.
The way that my family treated me like I'm the one that did something wrong, they stopped talking to us. They stopped all of that. Like, we the ones that did something wrong. So, honestly, I didn't want to take it to trial. I just wanted the situation to be over. Like, it had already been dragged out so long, I was just ready for it to be over. Now, somehow in that process,
what is that?
Somebody posted a video. Now the police telling me I gotta delete my social media and stay off social media for my safety. So for like about 2 years, I didn't really post. I wasn't really on Facebook.
Hold on, the sound went out. Hold up.
I'm sorry, y'all. The video had cut out, but nobody knew that was me because I had to get rid of my social media for my safety purposes. I feel like now that I am older, I can tell my story and not have to worry about what my family thinks or what anybody else thinks because I am my own person. I make my own decisions. And I feel like by me telling my story, it will help another young woman or young lady going through the same things I have went through. Because I done went through a lot. So, therefore, if I can help somebody else that may be in the same situation, that's what I am going to do.
All right. Shout out to this young lady, man. I don't know what the fuck going on with her cousin. I don't know what she mean by like the plea deal, but hopefully his stupid ass did get some type of some type of consequence for doing this. You know what I'm saying? Because like, come on, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like he deserves some type of punishment. The video that I seen of him dragging that girl by her hair to the ground and attacking her, like, bro, that's your cousin, bro, and that's a female. What the fuck is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't be doing other niggas like that, but they can do the girls like that. You know what I'm saying? Power tripping. Just because you let the girl stay in your house and shit like that, you think you could just treat the girl some type of, any type of way? That shit fucked up, man. You know what I'm saying? Fuck dude ass. Hopefully his ass go to jail. He a big ass dude too. Y'all seen him? Big as hell, fat ass. You know what I'm saying? Fuck dude. So shit, hopefully, you know what I'm saying, something happened to his stupid ass. Maybe he got probation or something. I'm pretty sure he didn't do no jail time, but because it was a plea deal, so I'm not sure what that entails. Probation, probably anger management classes or something like that. Like, bro, she got the video of you, like, that shit crazy. It's a whole video of you doing this to this girl. That's pathetic. Thompson did not tell you to take out the trash. Like, nigga, your fat ass take out the trash. You the fat motherfucker. You take out the trash, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas be pussy, but y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. That shit done piss me off. Y'all didn't get to see it, bro. That shit was... He ain't had to do all that, but y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Make sure y'all like the video. Subscribe to all Storytime channels, guys. We still hustle daily. We still hustle daily too. And still hustle daily, all right? I appreciate y'all. Love y'all for y'all support. And I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Like I tell y'all, man, any nigga put their hands on y'all ladies, call up, man, listen. FBI, open up! And get they stupid ass locked up. Or do something. Spray them with some mace, kick them in the balls, do something, man. Oh, man. Motherfucker ain't gonna put their hand on me. Y'all already know that, so... I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace.